When did you first begin to feel like the Lips were gaining wider respect and appreciation as something more than just a little acid-damaged novelty band from Oklahoma?
Well, I mean, you have to remember, when we started, we didn't ever dream that we would ever be rock stars or anything. We really liked the idea, the sort of music and art movements that were happening in the early 80s. We were fine just to be a part of that. We thought, even in the way that we put out our own record in 1983, we just made the record ourselves, put it out, and we weren't alone. I mean, we may have been alone in Oklahoma City, but we weren't alone in the big picture. A lot of bands that we liked from all over the place were doing the exact same thing. And the fact that we could drive around America or even go to play festivals in Europe and have people even know our music at all, people who were, in a sense, just like us, that was more than we ever expected. You know, people, my first fan letter that I ever got was from a guy in Las Vegas who ran a record store, and his name was Wayne Coyner. Now, my name is Wayne Coyne. His name was Coyner, my exact name, but with an R at the very end. And I got this little postcard in the mail, and it was exactly the person that we thought we might reach, as someone who worked at a record store, was knowledgeable about a lot of music, and thought it was very cool that some weirdos from Oklahoma were able to make a record. And we thought, well, that's fine. We thought that would last maybe a year, maybe two, and we'd get to go out to, we could play some places in the world and meet some interesting people, and we would come back and work at our fast food restaurant jobs for the rest of our lives. That was, that's what we thought that would be, but in a sense, I was satisfied with that. I mean, I know that within the realm of what the Flaming Lips represent, there is ambition and there is energy and all that. But we were never trying to escape what we thought was something horrible here by, being in the Flaming Lips and traveling. I think we were already formed. I mean, when we made our first record in 1983, we were already who we were going to be. We weren't looking to become these big, powerful music business people. We were just us. And I think we were lucky that we never changed. I mean, we never had any reason to change. I mean, those things that happened to us even in the very first beginnings of being the Flaming Lips were wonderful. We got to play, we got to write our own songs, make our own records. We got to meet interesting people. We got to meet other musicians and other people in bands that we really respected and loved. And we lived an interesting existence, even though we didn't make any money or weren't famous in the sense of winning Grammys and things like that. But we didn't care. I mean, we really were living the life that we thought, let's do this. And we were able to, and that was fine. So really, everything since about 1984 has just been extra. I thought when we made our first record, I thought, well, that's about as good as it's going to get. And, and everything since then has just been us running to keep up and saying, wow, I guess people like us. We should make another record. And I guess people like us. We should go and play in Finland or something. It's all these things that you keep thinking any minute they're going to catch on that we're just some dorks from Oklahoma and forget about us. And it keeps going.